Here we go. Welcome to yet again another video about Spider-Man comic books. Last year, as we all know, if you've watched Next Topic Media, The Dark Web was supposed to be this super big and amazing crossover, and it sucked. And here we go with Gang War again. I made a preview for Gang War already. Go check that out. If you watched the short that I talked about this video in, welcome. Now we're in another big crossover called Gang War. If you know anything about my Spider-Man preferences, you know I love Spider-Man when he's involved in organized crime. That's like my favorite type of villains for Spider-Man to fight. So I am super excited about this. But we got Gang War First Strike, and already there are some glaring issues with the story. And I'm not ready to call it on Zeb Wells yet, but if Gang War does not deliver, I want him out. I really do. His entire run has been horrible. There have been some bright moments. I talked about this a little bit more in the preview video, but if this story doesn't get to where it needs to get, Zeb Wells needs to be out. So far, there have been stories within the Gang War crossover that have been better than what Zeb Wells is doing, the creator of the crossover. And it's really making me mad. But anyways, I'm going to get more into depth about Spider-Man Gang War First Strike because in my short, I ran out of time to do that, and talk about the problems specifically. So spoiler alert if you haven't read it yet. Let's just go ahead and get into it. Lazy writing. So, spoiler alert, Madam Mask actually didn't die. One of the big things, and one of the big, what's going to happen things was that, Madam Mask is dead. Who's taking her territory? Then we found out it was Count Nefaria, which was stupid. That's her freaking dad. Like, what? Okay, that was already stupid in itself once we found that out. Keep going. Turns out she's not even dead. She hired a doppelganger to die for her, basically. And then she killed Hammerhead. So once again, that just didn't make sense. Not that it was lazy writing, but I think Zeb Wells couldn't think of a way with her still dead to make the Gang War start. So he said, I gotta kill Hammerhead. How am I gonna do that? Instead of taking a character that was already alive, let's just say this character wasn't actually dead. I don't know that. This could have been the plan from the beginning, which it probably was. But either way, that's a stupid plan in my opinion. More problems with lazy writing. There's a situation where Randy Robertson is in a corner of a small apartment building surrounded by gunmen. Of course, the Beetle, aka Janice Lincoln, was there with him, and we don't know what actually happened in that situation. That's another thing that bothers me. Why don't we know? We just know he's in the hospital and not dead. How is he alive if there were multiple gunmen and it was just him and the Beetle? There's no way she's blocking all of those bullets. And another problem I had. We have been over the fact that Peter Parker was gone for 6 months for a little while now. Why does it still keep being brought back up? It is just a reason for people to be mad at Peter Parker because it seems like Peter Parker always has to be... It seems like someone always has to be mad at Peter for something. I get it. It's Spider-Man. He's always in the wrong about something to somebody. But find another issue. Come on, man. Miles, there's no reason Miles should still be upset over Peter being gone. It's been talked about. It's been discussed. It's over. Once again, lazy writing. The biggest piece of lazy writing in the entire thing is that, let me find it, right after... I'm talking moments after Madam Mask kills Hammerhead, the Gang War just starts. They all start fighting. Madam Mask killing Hammerhead is supposed to be the trigger to start the Gang War, but there's no way in 2 seconds of him dying they all know about it. That is lazy writing. The information that Hammerhead is dead does not get relayed that fast. Now, to be fair, this wasn't the worst Zeb Wells Spider-Man story by a long shot. There were some cool moments in it. I got pretty connected to Janice Lincoln's character in this. I think the inner workings of the politics and the Gang War situation is really well done, really well connected, and I'm hoping that now all the lazy writing is out of the way and Gang War has officially started, that the writing will pick up a bit, and it will be a good story overall, but we'll have to see. I'm upset that Madam Mask is back. I would have much rather Hammerhead been the big bad in this situation. I guess the big bad's technically Count Nefaria, but I'm sure Madam Mask is going to kill him. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But this is just a short little video for me to get my thoughts out there. Let me know what you thought of Gang War First Strike and if you're excited for Gang War. Like I said, with the way it's set up, I think it's going to be good. I don't think it's going to be spectacular or anything. It'll definitely be better than the Dark Web. And if it's not, then Zeb Wells doesn't need to write another edition of The Amazing Spider-Man ever. So, that's that. I hope you guys have a great day, great week. Subscribe, hit that like button, notification bell, all that stuff. See you guys in the next one.